Listen to that.
What?
Silence.
No builders, no neighbours.
Quiet night in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Aye. Something for the cup. Snow White says, well, thank God, at least Dopey's still alive. Hello, lads. What are you doing here? I thought you were in London.
Hello, Grandad. We heard you won $2,000.
Oh, I haven't been $2,000 since Kevin Keegan left Newcastle. The first time.
Dad said he'd had a stroke. We thought... He seems dead lively.
Not really, Trevor. His whole left side's paralysed, leg as well as arm.
It's serious, then?
Well, it hasn't stopped him having a big crack, has it? But yeah, it is. I'm sorry, love.
So how you feeling? Well, apart from frisky.
Like a kite, without any wind. But don't worry. I'll soon get me puff back.
Can we do out for you?
Ah, you can get us another bit of that chocolate. I've got this terrible craving for sweets at the moment.
He's got guts, me Grandad.
Not really the point, though, is it? I've spoken to Christine.
You pull through. You watch. Do you want to lift home?
No, I've got some shopping to do in town.
Oh, well, like?
Some things. Present for Karen.
Oh, that's nice.
What do you mean?
I said that's nice, and I meant that's nice.
No, you didn't.
I meant that's nice.
What's nice?
That's nice.
What?
Nothing, Trevor.
See you later.
I can't wait.
Aaron? Daniel?
Who's this, Daniel? Hey, who's going Hello.
It's your dad. It's
Yeah, fine. How's Al?
Not so good. Still shouting the odds, but he looks terrible.
I'm sorry, Trev.
Aye.
But I'm glad you're back.
Yeah.
How's Joe?
Fine. Come on, little man. Let's see what we've got for you.
Hold up, you buggers. Hey, down. Sit. Sit down. Get it. Stay.
Oh, hello, son.
Where are you going?
Lapland? I tell you, man, since I took this up, my arms are a foot longer than they used to be. Oh, aye, it's a growth industry, this, all right. Landed Purvis, canine fitness consultant. You just got back?
Yeah. In the hospital.
How was he?
Oh, he's sitting in bed cracking gags.
The old bugger.
Don't know what he's made of, man.
So how's your brother?
Him? You all right, I suppose? Fancy a pint?
No, I can't. I've got to sort some things out at home for me dad. Besides, I've got a date with an Irish setter.
You enjoy this, don't you?
Yeah, it keeps me fit. Keeps me in beer money. Besides, since the hospital's been looking after me dad, I've almost doubled me clientele. Aye, your Mary was up seeing him last night.
Mary?
Your ex-wife is called Mary. I'm your dad, by the way. My name's Lenny, and you've got a brother, he's Trevor.
Yeah, he's a Burke and all.
Up, you buggers! Whoa! Up, you daft buggers! I'm not paying bloody her!
Refreshments coming right up. However, Wardam has bagsy the toffee apple.
I just feel a bit guilty coming away for the day when Alf's ill.
Hey, he was fine this morning. I'm going to see him tonight. Let's just enjoy the day, shall we? We've deserved it, haven't we?
Yeah, okay.
Fancy a fishing at Plymouth?
No, thanks.
Ah, the cracking age. Do you not remember last time we came?
No, I'm fine. It's all right.
Oh, well, don't be spoiled sport.
Trevor, I don't want any fish and chips, OK?
All right. No need to fly off the handle.
Well, just let it go. I'm sorry. You have some if you want.
Ah, I'm not that hungry. It's just been such a good day, you know. I didn't want it to end.
OK. Yes, I'll get that sent through to you now. All right, then. Bye.
Lenny, thanks, man. You've been great.
Hello, son.
Hi.
Your Grandpa Sparko. Fast asleep. Uncle Alan and Aunt Maureen's with him. We were chatting about Christine's trip.
On your holidays, are you?
Yeah. Well, things to do.
See you later.
Still out for the count?
All right, Trevor?
Fine, thanks. Auntie Maureen. Hello.
Hello. Oh, hello, Roger. Nice to hear from you. No, we had the analysts up on Wednesday.
Hey, you're not supposed to use that bloody thing in here.
Hang on a minute, just going somewhere private.
Never changes, does he?
People don't, do they? It's important to him. It'll be about the flotation.
Oh, the flotation. Of course.
Better get going, love. Got to call the stockbrokers. There's a piece in tomorrow's FT predicting a 30% premium over the offer price.
Hey, that's great news, Alan.
Did you open that account like I told you? Why not?
Protecting you, man. Smacked of insider dealing. Imagine the headlines. Building society chief and privatisation scam. Anyway, I didn't have the 250 quid.
Suit yourself.
How's the new business going, Trevor?
Oh, you know, not bad. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Joe.
Right. Hello, Auntie Maureen. Everything all right?
Thanks, Pat.
Uncle Alan?
Thanks, son. Are we then? Let's have it. Yeah? The last time you two like this, he had smashed your balsa wood Spitfire. Now what the hell is going on? God's sake, will you stop acting like a couple of bairns?
Go on, tell him.
Just leave it, will you? Bairns. Or an old married couple. Lived together in that van too long, is that it?
Working together. It isn't working out.
At last, we agree on something.
Yeah, well, I'm not going back to London. At least not with you.
Well, they wouldn't have you on your own. You're crap. Have you finished the pair of you? Purvis and Purvis. The lousiest idea of my life. I'm off.
And start somewhere quiet. And have a couple in the Crown and get warmed up.
It's an old bloke's pub, man.
We look for some women in that piano bar.
Nah, too many pauses.
What about that new place? Hotel. The Zambezi.
That's full of divorcees from Gosforth. Fake fair courts and no knickers, man.
Sounds perfect.
See, son, if you want the customer at the bar, you've got to put up a nice window display. Get the right look, the right image. Yes, Uncle Joseph. This is cheap tat, Simon. Doesn't work. Huh? Oh, yes. What? Just relax. Don't make it obvious. Hold.
Michelle can't be bothered with them, but I kinda like older men. Know what I mean? They mightn't have as much life in them, but they're kinda reassuring. They make you feel safe, you know? What did you say your name was?
Moses. Oh, Julie, answer that for us, will you? Tell him I'm too busy to take any calls. Go on. Go on.
Hello, this is the personal assistant, Mr. Joseph. How may I help you?
Who is it? Hello? Dad?
What happened?
He had another stroke. A big one. Too bloody big. Your grandpa died just before 10.
Look what Christine found.
You all right, my love?
I found it afterwards. I was okay up until then.
His medal. FA Challenge Cup final 1952. Arsenal versus Newcastle United. Newcastle won 1-0. Alfred Purvis played left back. It's like a good luck thing.
If you don't mind, I'd better get back on the wards.
Aye, thanks, Christine.
Let's have a look. Must be valuable, this.
I dare say.
The Society's got a good relationship with United, you know. They give their eye teeth to have this in the club museum.
Aye, well, it belongs to someone else.
How do you mean?
He left it to our Trevor in his will.
Why'd he never tell me I was supposed to be his executor, for God's sake?
All right, then. He left his savings, a grand total of £4,327, I believe, to me. But seeing as I've looked after him for the past 3 years, and you've hardly ever crossed over his bloody front door, that's hardly bloody surprising, is it?
Dad, please, Uncle Alan.
That's not fair. Huh? Huh? And when was the last time you invited him over for Christmas?
Well, at least we could afford to put something on the table in front of him when he did come.
For God's sake, shut up, the pair of you. And show some bloody respect.
Mary! Mary!
Joe, do you know what time it is?
Mary, let us in. Please. Thanks. Whew. Didn't know you drank this. How's Josie?
Oh, she'll be upset. She was very fond of Alf. Well, so was I. I'm taking her up to the farm tomorrow. She's staying a few days. How's Lenny?
Hi. It's okay.
He wouldn't have suffered, you know. Just like falling asleep.
Yeah. It just hasn't sunk in, you know.
Yeah.
Granddad's dead.
Is everything all right, Mary?
Fine, thanks, sweetheart. I'll be back to bed in a minute.
Right.
Good night. Who was that?
That was Jonathan.
He was wearing my old dressing gown.
It's one of the items you didn't take with you when you left. I presumed you didn't want it.
What's he doing here?
Well, he's not fixing the central heating.
Is he living here with Josie?
Joe,
I do not like it, Mary.
one of the other items you left behind was our daughter. You've no right.
He shouldn't be here.
That's enough. I'm sorry about Alf. And I know how you must feel. But I think you'd better go.
Hello, son. Thanks for coming.
Joe said he might pop round later.
Right, I made a start on his clothes. Your brother seems to be taking it pretty hard.
Was he?
You've not noticed?
Yeah, I suppose.
You don't seem too bothered.
No?
Trevor, man, what is going on?
Nothing.
No, not his suits. I want to hang on to them for the time being. Well? Oh, how are you, son?
We weren't seeing eye to eye about the business. It isn't working.
You cocked up and Joe went off on one. Man, you know it never lasts.
Well, it depends how you look at it, doesn't it?
Well, just spit it out.
He was looking for more work. Bigger work. In London, not up here. He was setting up for himself, and I found out about it. Of course, he didn't exactly lie to me. Just didn't exactly tell me the truth either.
Did you ever go at him?
I believed him. I always believe him, always have. He's me big brother. You know, Joe says something, Trevor goes along with it. I thought we were down there to make some money and then come back here and set up. But he had different plans. Oh, and of course, when you try and tackle Joe about something, he just turns the tables on you and you end up in the wrong.
Clever, isn't it?
Oh, well, I'm glad we keep you entertained.
Sometimes. Mostly I wish you'd just land him one. I mean, it's beyond me. You haven't hit him before now, but you don't need me in your back as well, I suppose.
No.
Well, it wouldn't have helped, would it, son?
No. Thanks.
It's all right.
I'm just soft.
Aye. You're your mother's son, all right. And Joe walks all over you. Sometimes your Karen does too. I've seen it.
Yeah, well, I'm fed up with it. I'm sick of trying to please people and getting nothing back in return.
Is that a promise? Good lad.
Joe, it's not a good time.
I wanted to say sorry for last night. I was out of order.
Oh, right. Well, you were?
Yeah. Hello, sweetheart.
Hello, Dad.
Who's this?
Freddie, me pet rat.
He's big, isn't he?
He's been ill. He had to have an operation.
To Grandma Charlton's, eh? How'd you like to live in your dad's van?
Joe.
Can I sit up front?
I'd be gutted if you didn't.
I'll go and get my things together, okay?
So, where's Jonathan today?
Mum said you'd ask us about him next time I saw you.
Did she? What do you think of him then?
I think it's nice for us to have a boyfriend.
Aye. Have you got one?
Don't be daft, I'm only 7. Have you got a girlfriend?
Not at the minute, no.
That's what Mum said.
What?
You said you've got lots of girls but no girlfriend.
Right.
Trevor?
What's happened?
We've been pretending, haven't we? Not just yesterday, for ages.
Trevor, maybe this isn't the right time.
I can handle it. I know you don't think I can, but we need to get this sorted.
Okay.
Right. You're not happy, are you? With us, I mean.
No.
Go on.
No, I'm not. In fact, I'm miserable.
Right. Is there someone else?
No.
There was that time you said you went shopping and you didn't. All the time in Durham when I couldn't get hold of you. I know you think I'm daft, but I didn't notice. I've been worrying about what you've been up to and I want to talk about it. So tell me, and don't be afraid. I want to know.
Trevor, I'm not having an affair. I was with a friend, a man, yes. Someone I talk to, someone who listens. He's...
What?
We're friends.
Friends? What do you mean, friends? Who's he?
You don't know him.
What's his name?
I said you don't know him.
I want to know his name.
He's called Andy.
Andy what?
Andy Wolf.
Andy Wolf?
Yeah.
Andy Wolf. Right.
The thing is, I'm bored. I reckon we're both bored.
You what?
Well, aren't you? Look, how long have we been together? I mean, it's getting on... Since we were 14. 14! We've done everything together.
I'm boring. Is that what you're saying?
It's almost 20 years.
And you want to throw it all away 'cause you're bored? You've been moaning to Andy Wolfe that you're bored. I am busting a gut down in London trying to get some money for us. Pretending to be a bloody builder and bricking it because I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I have to keep going because I want to look after you and Daniel. I'm sleeping every night in a bloody camper van parked in the street when I want to be here with me family. And what are you doing? You're crying to Andy bloody Wolfe because your husband's boring, you bitch! You selfish bloody bitch!
Trevor, sweetheart,
Don't you dare patronise me! All I've done is tried. Tried hard. And I'm not a bad man.
Trevor.
I'll tell you something else. I'm better than this.
We used to come here, didn't we?
Sometimes in a past life.
If I remember right, you used to wear a red bikini. Red bikini with white top.
It's funny how you remember things like that.
You never got it wet, did you? You'd never go in the water, would you?
It's too cold now. Something might have dropped off. But if I remember right, I usually didn't have it on long enough to go swimming.
Whoever invented dunes, you should give him a medal.
How's Trevor?
Yeah, he's okay. He's good.
I meant to pop round and thank him before he went to London. That game he bought Josie was a real hit. Did she tell you?
No, actually, Trevor's depressed. Having a spot of bother with Karen. Working away from home and that, you know.
What a shame.
Well, you know Trevor. Big business isn't really his style. We've been trying to expand and he got a bit out of his depth. So I set him straight.
Don't expect that was any surprise to him now, was it?
Well, it's so easy to go on to Trevor, you know, he can be such... Well, you know. But I think I went a bit far.
Really? Do you know?
Oh, it's just Alf and everything, you know. I have to put on a brave face for Trevor and me dad. And good old Joe.
Didn't realise. It's obviously been really tough.
Yeah, well.
Do the Samaritans know about you?
Are you taking the piss?
It would be criminal not to. Go on, listen to you.
You always were a right cow.
So have you apologised to Trevor?
Oh, yeah.
No, you haven't changed that much.
Yeah, I should, shouldn't I? Say sorry.
Yes.
I will.
Good.
There. Thank you. I don't mind saying I approve. Not many people do it now, you know, bringing the loved one home for the last time.
We thought it was right.
Now, do you want the lid on or off?
leave the screws loose, just in case.
He looks grand, I can tell you. My Steve's a magician with the fluids.
Aye, yes, yeah.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Ta-ra now. Well, let's observe one of the old traditions, shall we?
To Grandad. Great character. Can it block?
He used to batter us, you know, when I was a kid. And me mum. Rage. Burned itself out by the time War Allen came along. He mellowed. By and by, turned into a canny old bloke. Kisses for the bairns, jokes for his mates. The anger had gone. God knows where. Probably threw his belt into my arse, I suppose. Anyway, here's to you, you old bastard.
Don't call him that.
Oh, why not? He's my father.
Aye, he's my granddad.
Oh, aye. Granddads are always sweet old blokes, eh? Well, he wasn't that to me, Joe.
You still don't talk about family like that.
Oh, so you're the big family man now all of a sudden, are you, Joe? What's your Mary's opinion on that? And your little girl that you hardly see once in a blue moon? Family's not a bloody fairy tale, Joe. You can't dump your wife and Ben, you know, and spend your time shagging yourself stupid around your castle and expect me to listen to you sermonising about family. You're not bloody qualified, son.
Come on.
Oh, Howie. Let's have another drink. Oh, who the hell's that? The Grim Reaper.
I'll go. Karen?
Hi, Trev.
What are you doing here?
I brought you your suit for tomorrow.
Ah, thanks.
I pressed it.
Ta. How's Dan?
He's fine. Listen, I never got a chance to say this. I'm sorry, Trev.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah.
What you said, I mean, I was expecting it like, but still a shock, you know.
What are you gonna do?
I've no idea. Find a place of my own, I suppose. But I'll play fair by you, don't worry.
No.
And I want to see Daniel as often as I can.
Of course.
Do you want to come in?
Better be getting back. Well, I'll say good night then.
Okay.
Give Sal a welcome.
Dad.
It's Malt, man. He'll not mind.
Well, I do. In India and places, they give offerings to their dead relatives.
Oh, eh?
Yeah, you know, Buddhists. I think it's Buddhists. They do food and drink and that, you know, to help them on their journey.
What do you think Alfred like?
8 bottles of gnocchi and a pork pie.
Oh, God, no. Don't send them off with a brunel. Not in a box, anyway. Used to make them fart. The old bugger would suffocate, man. I'm telling you, he could rattle the windows in the next street. Folk would be walking up the main road going, whoa, up, I see. Alf's been on the brunel again.
Well, this is good. This is bloody great. Well, you'd be very pleased, won't he? Any more touching memories?
Aye, lots of them.
Keep them to yourself, will you?
I'm hungry.
What are you doing here? What exactly do you think you're doing here?
Well, I can't help it. I've had an out all day.
Do you want me to whip you something up?
Bloody, I'm sitting around my granddad's coffin with Laurel and bloody Hardy. Do you do impressions?
I can do the drip and tap.
Trevor.
Wouldn't you fancy? I've got a freezer full of
eggs. Fried egg sandwich. I think I'm in shock.
Ah, well, you've had quite a week of it.
My granddad's died, and I've left my wife. You got any bacon?
Huh?
That's terrible, isn't it? Is it terrible, Dad? My granddad's died, and I've left my wife, and I'm starving hungry.
The problem is, you see, son, you didn't always feel the way you're supposed to. I don't. No point in feeling guilty about it. I looked after your granddad for 3 years. Did everything for him. I'm not glad he's gone. Can't say that. But I feel lighter. You know.
That smells good.
Aye, I know. I think I'll have some.
Is that bacon?
Huh?
Can I have some?
Huh?
It's shock. Makes you hungry.
This is Psalm number 23. It was sung at my grandparents' wedding. And Grandad asked if one of his family could read it. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. Guides me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. I'm sorry. Sorry, Alf. It's all right, I'll finish.
For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Hello, darling.
Are you all right, Dad?
Yeah. What about you?
I've never been to a funeral before.
Your great-granddad's gone to heaven now.
Mum said she's not sure there is a heaven.
Did she?
You'd better be off.
You're not going to Alan's?
I don't think so, Joe. Come, let's go.
Mary. I wanted to talk to you.
I can't now, Joe. Come, let's go.
Married, son? Yeah. So, off to where the posh folk live, eh? See what Uncle Alan's laid out for us. See you later. Fair enough. How are you two?
Fine,
all right? Have a top up.
Yes.
Here we go. Talk to you later.
Okay.
See you.
Help yourself now. We're short of nothing. The old fella deserves a good send-off, doesn't he? Don't you think, Lenny?
Aye, he does, Alan, he does. Only time that tight-fisted bugger does anything for his father's when the old sod's pegged it. He got caterers in to do this, you know. And bloody caterers. Vol au vent et avocado dip.
I thought you would have approved. Gourmet snacklets and all that.
This is not for Alf, man. This is for Alan. Gives him a chance to show off. Oh! It's frozen pastry and all. Bloody cheapskate.
Good the way funerals bring people together, though, eh, Dad?
Oh, aye. We were always close, me and your uncle.
You all right?
Yeah.
I don't think Dad is.
How do you mean?
I don't know. He's just getting a bit outspoken.
Yeah, I've noticed.
He says the money Alf's left him he's going to give to Christine so she can go across Africa on a bus. Do you think it's some sort of midlife thing?
I'm thinking of taking Josie on holiday somewhere. I haven't been away with her since she was... I don't know. A long time ago, anyway.
What does Mary think about that?
Haven't talked to her about it yet. I might ask her to come with us. Yeah, we had this talk the other day. Nothing special, just a bit of a walk. You know. She's... It's really good being with her, you know.
She's got a bloke, Joe. She's living with someone.
What's this?
What?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing. Maureen was a bit upset, that's all. About Alf.
She doesn't look upset. Are you upset?
For God's sake.
She looks like a woman whose husband's just found her canoodling with another man.
Canoodling? You daft heapeth.
Just wanted somebody to talk to, Alan.
Talk to me, then.
What? The only thing you want to talk about is the size of your share options.
Which, according to the Evening Chronicle, are unfeasibly large.
You keep your sarky mouth shut.
I didn't tell you about Karen.
No?
She said she's bored. I'm boring. She thinks I'm nice. I'm a nice bloke, but she's bored. So I thought, bugger it. Bugger being a nice bloke. Always apologising, you know. Trying to find work, keep the family together, be a good husband. Sod that. So I left. What do you think? Dramatic, eh? For me? Well, you've got nothing to say. You usually have. You're the one with all the theories on married women. You're the one who says, sure she's not playing away, Trevor?
Yeah, but I didn't mean...
She wasn't. I asked her, and she said she wasn't.
Don't you look down your bloody nose at me just because I've worked hard and made something of myself.
Oh, aye. Dad was proud of you, all right. He'd be in the pub going on about my son, the chief executive. He was always telling folk how busy you were. Aye, too bloody busy to come over and visit him. Too bloody busy to come and buy him a pint. Too bloody busy to see that your wife needs more out of her life than a new car and a counting bloody Phoenix.
Don't you tell me what my wife needs. Don't you bloody dare do that.
Alan, stop it.
Have you been attending to her needs, Lenny? Is that what's been going on? Well, has he?
Alan!
Come on then, Lenny.
You want the truth then, do you? Is that what you want?
Lenny?
You need blood in your veins to feel anything, Alan. You haven't got any.
You bastard!
No!
Bloody hell, I told you Dad was being a bit outspoken. You think Uncle Alan's taking offence? Look out, he's going for him with a spinach roulade.
Let us know who wins. I'm off.
Hey, you're gonna have to help me sort this out.
All right. Come on.
I'm going back to London. I'll try and sort the job out.
You. Do the house on your own. You can't. You're crap.
I know. Come on.
Let's sort it. Mind if I speak to Mary, Jonathan? She's in the back. Okay. No problem.
Joe? Okay?
I'm fine. Fancy going out for a drink?
I can't.
Go on, please.
Got things to do.
Fair enough. I was thinking I'd like to take Josie on holiday. When she's got a break from school, of course. For a week or so. Maybe Scarborough, somewhere.
Oh?
What do you think?
She'd love it.
Oh, if you ask her nicely, she might ask you along as well. For a few days. What do you reckon?
You think that's a good idea?
Yeah, it'd be great. Just the three of us. Josie, your mum and her dad.
It'd certainly be novel, I'll give you that. You've got a nerve, Joe.
I know.
Well, you can't take her on holiday. You can't. She'd love it, I know she would. And I am being unreasonable. But I won't let you. It's not fair.
Mary.
Piss off, Joe.
Oh, the other day. You enjoyed yourself, didn't you? We had such a good time.
Just like old times, eh? Walk along the beach. Bit of a crack. That easy charm of yours.
You know it wasn't like that, Mary.
No, it wasn't, and that's what almost got us. A touch of vulnerability about Alf. A genuine moment of remorse about Trevor. And there I was, back in your arms.
Mary, listen.
A wee bit of sincerity from you, Joe, it's deadly. It's what you do always. And I'm furious with myself for being so stupid again. Crap!
We are good for each other. Admit it, Mary. And I've realised how important you are to me. Josie, too.
How important's that? She's worth a week in Scarborough, apparently.
Still care for you, Mary.
Don't push your luck, Joe.
I do. Still love.
Don't you dare. You're only here now because something bad's happened and you want to run home to Mummy. Look, it's not there. It's not in you. Look, you're desperate for people to love you, but you don't give it back. So far as I can see, you've never loved any woman.
You meant that to hurt. It did.
Now please go and leave me in peace.
Scampi Provençal.
You hungry, Joe?
No, thanks.
Where have you been?
Mary and Josie's.
How was it?
Fine, fine. Just wanted to say to her off.
Right. Decided to go back to London. To do what?
Finish the job.
Paul and Laura's?
Yeah, what other job we got? You want to come?
Me? Come with you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You mean you'd take me back on? Even though I'm crap? That's bloody grand of you. Did you hear that, Dad? You see how generous your son's been.
Look, I'm coming back. Do you want to come?
Well, okay, there's not much else to do, is there?
Good.
Good, then.
So when do you think they're leaving?
Anytime. Now. Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, look, give us 5 minutes. Trevor's son, chuck that lot in the bin, will you? I'll just get me bags packed.